Oh, look at that. He's on. All right. So it doesn't look so great. The quality is not that great. I wonder what it looked like on YouTube. Let me see here. Dooby dooby doo. Alright, hold on there. Let me see my videos. What do they look like? Alright, so the quality. Ooh. Oh, no audio?
I wonder if I can get a chat window over here in OBS for that.
Okay, so I get lots of the audio over here, but I've got. All right, so wow. So I've got my last video. Evidently, I had some issues with speaking the fuck up. Oh, cussing already. So it was hard to hear. Yada 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 yada. I'm obviously still new at this. I'm still trying stuff out. So bear with me. Bear with me. We're gonna get going, picking up where we left off. I am waiting to fight these sledge or stredge or scourge or whatever these guys are here. So yeah.
Next time I'm gonna have to stop this and take a nap because I gotta drive in a few hours, so it's time for me to get ready to go.
Oh, I'm gonna turn that other thing.
You trying to get yourself killed, Luton? What are you doing? I was.
All right. No one's in my chat. So there we go. All right. Wish I could get the chat up on that.
I might see when it's.
It's empty here. I want the chat. No, I don't want that. Oh, this is that. That shit. All right. Let's get to it. Wonder why this is. Alright. Let's do this. I think this is all higher than I have right now. Did I buy anything last time I was here? I don't fucking remember. Oh, okay. One, two, three. Yeah, I gave it to her. Alright, so. I'm starving. How about a little bit of chips? So I got these chips that I bought at the local 99 Ranch Market. I don't know if you guys know what 99 Ranch Market is. That is a Chinese or Asian supermarket. We got them out here in LA. They're probably in other places like Orange County. But they have different flavored chips from brands that we know, so I'd never tried it before, but I want to try. Here we got some. Oh, let me see if this makes it any better. Oh, I'm on the wrong screen. Transition. I got some Lay's Mexican chicken tomato flavor. I'm hungry. The crunching's going to be loud in the microphone. I'll put it up on YouTube as a mukbang later. They look like regular old Lay's chips. They're good. I don't taste the chicken. It's like a light hint of ketchup on them. It's nice. Let's get on to the game. Rook, thank the gods you made it. The Great Hall is an utter din, filled as it is with dozens of terrified families. Don't stop worrying yet, says Rook. I haven't. What in the depths is going on, Dredge? Milling around, ransacking houses. The chieftain's wife finds you pushing through the crowd. I'm gonna go with Oddleaf. Oddleaf. Woodleaf. Oddleaf. They must know we're here. Why haven't they attacked? I don't know. I wouldn't expect it to last. I've made some decisions, but tell me straight, what would you both do in my place? I'd have left by now. They're already outside the doors. Not so easily done. Rook? What do you think? Got three choices here. Trust a giant guy that's got some experience, from what it sounds like earlier. Do nothing. Then why have a choice? Or stay and fight. I say it's early in the game. I want to grind for some XP and money. The chieftain sighs a deep and heavy breath. Slumping, he looks years older. I imagined us fighting back and saving the town, but nonsense. Ivor's right, of course. We can't just wait to be slaughtered. See, no one listens to me. It's like being married. Where do we go? If Dredge are coming down from the north, Frostvale to the west. It's close and it has walls. I intend to be free of Skolgar in one push. Nobody left behind. I wouldn't. If they follow us, we're done. Oddly. What do you suggest? Let me create a distraction, then go. I'll catch up on the road to Frostvale. See here. To Ivor, the guy with experience, it sounds like suicide. Do what the chieftain says. Ivor's right. I'll help with the distraction. I like that. Lets me get some XP and killing, hopefully. What if we set the town on fire as we left? Oh, what a pyro. That's actually not a bad idea. That's a distraction. I wonder if it'll help. Oh. Do we abandon the storehouse? I want materials. That's a good idea. Let's see what they say about that. If we have to. We'd be leaving behind everything but the supplies you brought, Warwick. Damn, this dude wants to fucking go. On the other hand, Frostfellow's at least a week away. I'm not sure we've got that much food. Gonna be cutting it close. If we're saddled with heavy carts, it'll be almost impossible to outpace the dredge. And if we run out of food before we get to Frostfellow, it won't matter how many escape. I still say let me handle the dredge. Let's all get out of here. Like the chieftain. Yeah! Maybe if I wasn't chewing on potato chips, I wouldn't be doing that, huh? Alright. Again, I don't think the last one recorded that much. But alright. I still say let me handle the dredge. And I got 3 choices here. Get out of here like the chieftain suggested. Ivor usually knows what he's talking about. I'll join him. And they're pushing that. We can't afford to leave the food behind. That's what I'm doing. It's going to get us killed, Rook. Die fighting dredge or starve on the road? I'd rather fight. I agree with Rook. Then I'm coming with you. That catches you by surprise. The chieftain rubs his chin but doesn't argue. From the training she's given Alette, you've no doubt she can handle a bow. Fine, I'll get the townspeople ready. Take some of the fighters and gather as much food as you can. Tell us when you're ready. Chips, I'm still starving. You step into the courtyard, where you can already see dredge in every direction. The storehouse isn't far. You slip inside and start loading carts, while Ivor and the half-dozen men who came along do the same. When you've gathered as much as you dared, Ivor takes up position outside the hall. Ah, never mind, he's not talking. When you've gathered as much as you dare, Ivor takes up position outside the Great Hall. Dredge have already taken notice, watching closely. Come on, he mutters, and people begin filing out of the hall. Almost immediately, things begin to go wrong. Some dredge go after the yaks tied to supplies, while others lunge at a cart with chickens. Terrified men pull axes, and the dredge respond in kind. Not far away, you spot Ivor raising a shield, cursing. You prepare for a fight. I get to kill. Oh, Alette's dead. I only got 5 people. I guess I'm ready for battle. Why are we separated like this? Some bullshit right here. He's got a stone wall, and his attack is going to do 1. Man, it's not that big of a deal to run away a little bit. Set up. Passive ability, stone wall here. Stronger than ever. Trying to spend the point. Oh. Now watch me get this guy fucked. Merc Prey! Thread the needle. What was thread the needle again? Straight, whatever it is. Hits all units between the archer and the target, doing bonus armor break damage. Too bad they're not in line. We're just going to take a couple weight armor points from you. Oh! Biatch! Rain of arrows. Work that way now. I'm just gonna take some more armor off you. Oof. Knocks a target back through multiple tiles, doing armor break damage. Starving. My wife hates when I rub my hands on my jeans and my vest. Oh! And I'm recording it. I'm in so much trouble. In the chaos that follows, you notice out of the corner of your eye. In the chaos that follows, you notice out of the corner of your eye some of the town guards struggling desperately with Dredge, and what might be the chieftain amongst them. To your left, Ivar is laying into a large colossus. Behind him, an elderly man scrambles to his feet. Past that, it's clear that most of the townspeople are scattering. If nobody steps in, they can be picked off one by one. Nearby, a yacht bleats pitifully as Dredge wrestle with the wagon tied to it. Another full cart has been toppled beside it, abandoned. You could end up losing more food and supplies than you started out with. I can help the fighters, try to keep everyone together, get Ivor to help retake the supply carts. We're gonna get the supply carts. Fuck that. We started this shit. We're gonna get it. I don't care if I have to waste all my village people to get food. That was a very pleasant, slightly sweet little bag of potato chips right there. That was nice. I'm glad I did that. Man, that sounds tinny, huh? Maybe a little peaky, but if I bring it down here, does it sound less so? Maybe it's just in my ears. All right, here. I'm glad she can shoot through giants, because I thought he was going to take one to the back of the head. That wasn't bad. I'm probably gonna set it to easy. 5 renown. That doesn't seem like a lot. I'm feeling like renown is obviously the money in this game. -4 supplies. Ooh, no bueno. Fighters notice your victory and scramble to help throw supplies back on the wagons. You gather what you can and get the yaks moving. Soon you've put distance between you and the dredge. Survivors gather as you flee, fewer than you had hoped. You see Oddlife as she emerges from a row of trees, struggling to bear the body of the chieftain in her arms. Her face is blank. Helping her to the caravan, you cover the body with a cloth. The chieftain's death hits you like a punch to the gut. Only at Ivor's insistence does the caravan get moving again to Frostville. Alette's hand clasps tightly around your own, and you walk together in silence. Got 15 more renown. Pausing to catch your breath, you glance backward to see the caravan stretched out past the point of safety. They're spaced out so far you're unable to see those bringing up the rear. We've got to pull them together, says Ivor. It'd be dangerous to stop until at least the Godstone. The path should be just ahead. Slow the pace so everyone can catch up. Ivor says don't stop until we at least get to the Godstone. Keep going and fuck the people that can't keep up. Or rally the caravan with a speech. If I can't even see them, they can't hear me unless we stop. So that's an out. Let's slow and see if we can keep people together. Give the others a chance to find us. You tell those around you at the front. You beckon the stragglers to pick up their feet, eventually bringing the caravan back together. However, many curse the slower pace and the lost time. Morale declined. I really want to smoke. I could have been eating right now. Fought enough for today, I think. I was hoping we got to fight again. After a day of misery, men and women dropped their meager possessions beneath the Godstone of Hreidenwalde. What are we doing? We just left our homes because suddenly there were dredge. Probably shouldn't be looking for me to advise. Look at these people. Someone has to hold them together. That's you, Rook. Let's see here. We're all dredge killers now. How am I supposed to do that? Lie? Tell them everything's going to be alright? God's Rook, I don't know. Pretend you know what you're doing. That's what the rest of us do. Thanks for the advice. Then do whatever you want. Let them fend for yourselves if you can live with it. You humans are absurd, Rook. Furious when you're not in control, terrified when you are. Pull it together, man. You're right, because he is. Stop being a puss. Think of how I feel. I'm stuck nursing a bunch of weaklings. You do care. I can tell. Men are a plague on the world. Worse than any dredge, as far as I can tell. Chats like this are why we get along so well. That was lame. Why would you read it that way? You sleep poorly, the sun forever stuck to an eternal bright sky. Before the others rise, you find yourself staring over long, low hills covered in pine. I feel like I need whiskey, at least. The Godstone looms overhead, the massive eyes of Hladva looking the same direction as you. Let's inspect the stone. The weathered stone doesn't see many visitors. Not much reason to travel so far east. When hunters come through, they sometimes stop to give offerings out of habit more than anything else now that the gods are dead. Hradval. Big H was the god of hunters and wild beasts. Occasionally seen roaming the land as both man and wolf, he was always depicted in effigy with his terrible spear. You wonder what he'd think about his woods being full of dredge now. A young girl from the caravan approaches you. I made this for you, she says, handing you a crude necklace carved from a branch she must have found nearby. Thank you for saving my mama, she says before running back to her tent. Back at your tent, you rouse Alette, who clings to your arm until she's completely awake. Bad dreams. Eventually the camp is broken down and it's time to move on to Frastville. It feels like an end more than a start. Ooh, I got an item. The caravan halts when a group of men appear on the trail, weapons at their feet. We've seen the dredge in your wake, says one. We don't wish to meet them alone. If you'll let us join you, we'll show you a watering hole with enough animals to fill those supply wagons. An inherent fear of strangers raises mutters from the caravan. What are you doing out here alone? We were hunting here for food when the dredge found our village, says the man. When we returned, he looks away, and unable to finish. If you'll be no trouble, come along. The men cautiously join your ranks and prove trustworthy. The hidden watering hole nearby is teeming with animals, and soon your supplies are nicely restocked. During a rest, one of the men get too drunk and end up splashing mead in a warrior's face. A brawl erupts. Many thrown fists and a broken bone later, the instigator, Ravensvarter, is tossed on the ground at your feet. Angry clansmen looking for satisfaction. His personal defense is little more than drooling mumbles. Get a public apology from him, tie him up until he dries out, laugh off the scuffle, encourage the others to let the issue drop. I'm going to tie this fucker up until he dries out. You grab a rope from the supplies and make short work of the sod. A few unlockers throw scraps at him, but most just walk away with a laugh, at least content that some measure has been taken. I feel like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I mean, chips are cool and all, but peanut butter and jelly is where it's at. The caravan is visibly relieved to find a small village on the way to Frastville. With beds and fresh supplies, the locals here are shocked by the news you bring and discuss it amongst themselves while you set up nearby. We can leave. We can rest. There's a map. There's a market. We got some heroes here. Ooh, the pluses mean I can upgrade them, huh? Use the fuck out of Rook. Let's promote him. Higher stats, improve your ability, increase your item rank. Yep, 10 renown gun. Poof. This guy gets hit a lot. Alright, we're going to max the HP, and we're going to throw another shield on there. The Jarkan rune, a crude medallion made from the branch of a tree found above the Godstone. Carved with a curious rune. 15% dodge. Fuck yeah. I like that. She keeps dying. Well, she's only died once. Let's see here. He gets hit, or we set him up to get hit a lot. Do it. Get a little bit of that sweet, sweet hit point. Go ahead and max out our armor right now. Yeah, might as well promote YouTube. Go ahead, just get it done. I wish you would tell me. All right. Probably should have gone to the market before I did all that. Ring of the Wolf. Protects from death. Break. Dodge strength. I think I'm about to have company. I thought I heard a car pull up. That's enough just wasting money to waste money. What's this guy want? How's the other, Michael? You find Eigel just outside the camp, practicing his sword swings. I saw you were taking some hard hits out there. Oh yeah, I'm great. Not great, considering everything that's... I'm fine. My armor's fine. It's a strong shield. It's Rook, right? I know we haven't talked much before now. But if you want, just call me Gil. Alright, Gil. I wanted to let you know that I meant what I said before about making sure nothing happens to Alette. Thinking about what to say. Never seen a shield like that. Ivor seems to think you're pretty good. You're protective, Alette. Yeah, what are you talking to my daughter about? Well, she's... I don't want her to get hurt. You can see his cheeks turn bright red. Don't worry, she can take care of herself, too. I know, I didn't mean... Easy, Gil. You know what I meant. Alright, let's ask him about a shield. Yeah, I doubt that there's many. My father made this. It's solid metal, really heavy. But I've been practicing with it since I was a kid. I used to spend a lot of time just getting used to lifting it. He raises it up to show you. I'm pretty good with it now. The only thing of my father's I have left. Then when my mother died, she gave it to me before she died. Ivor seems to think you're pretty good. Did he say that? That's good. I'm trying. Never had to fight anything like Dredge before, but I don't have much else to do, and how many people get to train with a Varl? Just seems like I could be a help to someone. That's what I want to be. I'm heading back to camp. Stay strong. Oh, and if you need something, let me know. I can do anything you need. Between you and Ivor, I'm going to be okay. I can tell. I think that guy's going to die. Oh, I need to buy supplies. So we're in Frostville. I don't know where the fuck we're supposed to be going. What? I should have been paying attention. Let's rest a day or two. You're only just outside the village when two men in red approach. My name is Hogan, says one gushing the other. My brother is Mogan. Many from the village wish to join you to Frostfeather. A third man, exuding rage, charges up to the group. Shut your mouth, Hogan, he screams. What's going on? These bastards don't speak for us. They've been trying to divide the village since you got here. True, you can keep whoever you wants to True, you can keep whoever wants to stay and die. The rest of us will go with the reasonable people of Skolgar. I'll have you both gutted before I let half the village desert. Behind the angry villager, a mob of armed thugs have appeared, all furrowed brows and nervous stares. You both know what will happen to the rest of us if the fields are abandoned. Nobody leaves. There won't be anything to tend once the dredge get here. Dredge my ass! I don't know what the scam is this time, Hogan, but you got two choices. Get back to work or I'm finally putting you in the ground. Mogan, what do you say? Thought it was unfair that he only asked me. Mogan draws his axe slowly, followed by Hogan. Despite their confidence, the brothers are significantly outnumbered. I think I make a poor farmer. Settle this themselves, don't get involved. I won't kill men for defending their homes, side with the villagers. Ivor, let's make this a fair fight, side with the brothers. I don't know. Let's fucking fight. My back hurts. I still want some water and whiskey. Ivor steps forward. The thugs hesitate. As you pull your axe, you notice that Aletta's nowhere to be seen. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Alright, well, I guess it's Hogan and Mogan. Ready for battle. Hey-ya. I know that's probably not a very exciting battle to watch, but it's cool to me. The brothers thank you with wide grins. Soon, many of the villagers have joined your caravan. You scan around anxiously for Alette, who had gone missing when the fighting began. Eventually, you find her watching from afar. Hogan returns at that moment, introducing you to his son and wife, and you soon set out again. Why was she out there washing around instead of helping out? At least they brought some food with them. Alette marches quietly alongside the cavern, a little distance since leaving the village. When you stop for rest, Oddleif approaches you both. I think after this, I'm going to pause and go really get food. I'm starving. Alette, I have something for you. Oddleif has gathered up the long banner from the caravan and smiles warmly as she passes it to Alette. What's this about? I was hoping you'd sew up the banner with everything that has happened since we left Skoga. Come, find me another time, Rook, and we'll talk. Before you can comment, she departs. Bitch, didn't your husband just die? Dad, are you the chieftain now? It looks that way. Oh, then that means... You're both quiet for a moment while Alette unfurls the banner. Oddleif has been teaching me how to sew. She speaks pretty highly of you. Can we read the part about Mom? You nod. On the banner has been sewn the story of the families who have lived in Skogar throughout the years, just as is done on every banner in every town. I wish she were here, but I'm kind of glad she isn't. The section of banner about your family is short, but Alette has been sewing in colorful designs. Why do you say that? So she doesn't have to deal with all of this. Dredge, leaving home, and why did you have to kill those men in the village? I mean, if it's okay to ask. Yeah, you don't get to ask me questions, daughter. I'm worried about why you disappeared. I'm sorry. I didn't want... Because the dredge are terrifying. Every time we have to fight them, I just want to run, but I don't want to kill a person. Please. Are you mad at me? Man, we're running for our lives. Someone's going to try to take our stuff. You're going to have to kill somebody someday. I guess I would do it if I really had to. But do we have to? I know what you mean. Yeah, I know, Dad. Bet you don't know shit. I think you're doing a good job. She hugs you. You spend the rest of your time together sewing new verses into the banner. For better or worse, the story of Skogar is your burden now. All right, guys. I'm going to take a break, get some food. Might be back in a little bit. You have a great day today and a better day tomorrow.